A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up. Digging in, Darren Handy. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line.
1-1-1.
And this is hit on the ground out to short. Fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Next up for the Red Sox.
All right, let's go now. Let's go.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
Here's the 0-2. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Lyon at third. Kemp on second. Cortez on at first with 2 down. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
All right, come on now.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Get out, get out.
That ball foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Swinging a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs. Striding in for Boston, King Legend coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Acevedo is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. The next Twin up, Kurt Bragg. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely remanded for too many strikeouts, but nope. Looking. Expect him to be a little.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping up now, King Legend. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Legend.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He's up.
Into center field. Line drive base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ready now, Rich Kessler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Kessler.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Let's go, kid.
The 2-2. Runner goes
Slide.
third. Pitch inside the throw, and he is in there.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Legend at third with nobody out. grounded back up the middle. Lynn is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were given.
So striding in, King, Legend. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Up next for Minnesota, Zue Lin. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Down towards short. Legend is there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Dylan Bundy earns win number 7 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. And with 2 on and 2 away, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
The batter, number 99.
Come on, big dog. We need you right here.
King Legend.
One time, right here.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Legend carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. 0-1 count and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Castro at second, Lyon at first, 2 out in the inning. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston Strand.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Aubrey Villegas.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 5-2 the final today. The Minnesota Twins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. David Paulino earns the win, his second. Nelson Barone.
Yeah, bounce, bounce. My boy, my boy. My boy. My boy, my boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoop. Like, baby, word the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back, so she come and play with you, huh? I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no lesson. I saw your and I caught you like a cardigan, better call it whatever you want. I got my revenue. The Beverly Hills, my ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. So they want for long, been the same one. I came up in them bubbles, most of them was afraid of. Now, won't say that, won't say that. But when your will is a fortune, you live, gotta say that. Don't be talking much, copy too much. Started your breed, you say club must be tough. And I rule me the best. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. You know, gangsters, they be paying it. Yeah, they ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm ducking, hold up.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, your pitch. He's coming in.
The batter, number 99, 2nd baseman.
And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Luplow is there. 2 down. Eighth inning from Fenway Park. This one tight throughout as we're all tied up in the final stage. This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Pablo Spano earns the victory out of the bullpen, his fifth.
Kansas City Royals, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3.
Always a treat.
Let's play ball. Out. 3. That's ball 4.
Digging in now, King Legend. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Jordan Luplow. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Looped out towards short. There's one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Ready for another chance? King Legend, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Now in the box, Rich Kessler. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Throw gets him, 2 down. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Verdugo.
And now the runner's trying for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Stepping in, King Legend. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Phillips is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors. Now at the plate, King Legend. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
King Legend.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. Cortez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He scores as they extend their lead to 2.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Ready on 1 and 2. Grounded
All
to
right,
first.
hang on.
Jones
Right
has
here.
it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Legend comes up on to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
That's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago.
Batting third, the shortstop. King.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very stable.
Ready now for the White Sox, Tim Snead. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Back on the south side, 2nd inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in.
At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr.
The left fielder, Dwight Smith Jr.
The 0-1. Down to second base. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply. Now at the plate, King, Legend. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Legend.
First offering on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here.
Here's the 0-2. He pulls this one into right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. Throwing to second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Kessler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Runner's on his way to third. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings it. Up next for Chicago, Christopher Bostic. He drew a walk his first time up.
Christopher.
The 1-2.
Bostic.
Base hit into right center. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. King, Legend. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
That boy, great job.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Kessler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll try to get back. Ready for another shot now. King, Legend. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
King, Legend.
Nice and patient.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a drive out to right center field.
Come on, go hard. Go, 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 go.
To third now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Coming to the plate now, Rich Kessler. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rich Kessler.
Now the runner's on his way home. Pitches a ball. And a ridiculous way to end the inning. So coming to the plate, Octavio Durham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good. Down by a
Durham.
And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound.
So standing in, King, Legend. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this. So stepping in. Geronimo Peralta. The 1-2.
Peralta.
Ground out to short. Legend moving to his right. And there are 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Boston posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. Dylan Bundy earned his 9th win of the year. Ronaldo Lopez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
We remind you to please drive home safely.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning. Tim Snead is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field.
Now playing center field, number 30, Tim Snead.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pick.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Get a good pitch right here. Here we go.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, King Legend.
Stepping in now, King Legend, as he rips it on the ground to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as decided.
Now batting, center fielder, Tim Snead.
The White Sox down to their last strike. Back up the middle. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Alberto Zamora gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Juan Urbina closes the door for the save, his 20th of the season.
Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. You boys dirt. Larry Bird, Saint Laurent straight jacket. Go berserk. Turn around and throw it in reverse. DB11 is a verse. It goes skirt. Keep up, drop a riding shotgun like she Kurt. Weaving through the traffic with my.
An all-star player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Throw it backwards. Moonwalk into the like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your turn into an actor. Shimmy eye and this. I get clutch from Vaccarello. I get silliness from Slimane.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The batter, number 99, second baseman, King.
Hit in the air to center field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game. Yankees-Red Sox. This one's been everything we could have possibly asked for and more as you get a look at our line score right there.
Let's play ball. He's out. 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 4-4. Take the base. Out. 3. He's out. You're out. Out.
Hey, you guys, no one better. Let's go.
Standing in now, King, Legend. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, like again up there, huh?
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up.
Into the windup with the 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it. Sox go down 1. In now, King, Legend.
King.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us. Hey, clutch up right here.
And now they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning, all tied at 1-1.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Mallet.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort.
A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game. Set to get his evening at the plate started. King, Legend, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk.
So bases are empty here.
Number 00.
Now batting, King, Legend. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
King, Legend.
First offering on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ready once again, King, Legend. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Smith facing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was churning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
Digging in, King, Legend, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Let her rip right here. Let's go.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Smith is there. 2 gone. We're in the 8th inning of a tie ball game. Yankees, Red Sox. This one's been everything we could have possibly asked for and more as you get a look at our line score right there. Into the box now, King, Legend. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here. Get you a good one up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. We are still scoreless. Put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. So the Bronx Bombers earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. John Hahn wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
First for the victorious Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 38 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. 2 of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Striding forward for his first chance, Colin Moran. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now.
We got no one here.
As a look, now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's one down now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Into the box, King, legend, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Jeez, this is like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Rich Kessler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kessler.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
Clearly they were hoping to be aggressive and doing some running.
Next for New York.
0-0.
Striding into the box, King, legend. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Legend.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go. Runner, yes,
He's running. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these two guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
This is popped up, dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Malik Smith, the next.
Number 00.
Malik. Out. Smith. 3. He's out. 3. He's safe. Out.
King, legend. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
No one better. Clutch up right here, kid.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Cortez leads off first with 1 away.
Here we go.
Good waist pitch, 1 and 2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Striding in once again, Phil McCarthy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-1.
1-1.
Hit ball to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Yeah. Twisted Sundays is about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never sold, but I was able to see my partners make the road bread without the stable while packing something that make it top spin like Drado. I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, feel me when I get to saying it's so real. Folk will think that it's entertaining to fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating. That's why I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop lesson. That's what Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is propensity for excellence might not get discovered in adolescence, but I'm blessed with. Yeah, the gift of carrying torches. Sometimes I get nervous as a suitor that's entering courtship. Ooh. Then I get to feeling euphoric. Holy flow, every bar low-key should be pinned in the. And look at she's so gorgeous.
family. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season, feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe, Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the two. First time in B12, she was at the roof. My BB's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his meme, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on that.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, King Legend.
Hey, good one up there, huh? Hey, let her fly right here.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 5 homers and 33 driven in. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Out. Out. He's out. 3. You're out. Out. 3. 4-4. Take the base. 3. Out. That's 4-4. 3. He's safe. Out.
The batter, number 99, second baseman, King.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, third baseman, Adalberto Mondesi.
He pulls this one into right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't leave us now. It's just getting good. We're back for more on the show.
The batter, number 99, second baseman, King Legend.
Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
Into the box, King Legend. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. In to score the runner from third. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
First for the
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate. As the stats indicate, ended up with 4 hits, including...
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Today, so digging in now, King Legend. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
King Legend.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Just underway in Baltimore. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Marisnick is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now for the O's, William Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
William.
The 1-2.
2-2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. There's one. On to first to complete the double play. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. From the belt, the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhand. One there. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. At the plate, King, Legend. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, King, Legend. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They can't chip into that 5-0. In now, King, Legend. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on and then.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ground ball right into the shift. Legend. Up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. 5-0 the final score today. Baltimore jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Martin Castro wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. Luis Guevara was only able to work 4 innings. Just a couple of miles from the Capitol building at beautiful Nationals Park in our nation's capital. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the All-Stars and the Muleskinners. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Here's Byron Buxton now.
Leading
and we are